Good morning, Silverhawks. We are streaming live from the Pan Blast Studio A in room 405. Today is Friday, May 26, 2017, Paper Airplane Day. The anchors for today are Zach and Alyssa. I'm your announcer, Evan.
Good morning, Silverhawks. I'm Zach.
And I'm Melissa. Please stand for the pledge.
Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Now here's Selma with this week's Hawkeye Awards.
Good morning, Silverhawks. This is Salma with this week's Hawkeye Awards for Friday morning. The first Hawkeye Award goes to Amber Baranek for Mrs. Pickell. Next goes to Jeremy Wilson from Mrs. Brooks. To Kai Vu from Mrs. Sanders. To Joseph Dorbin for being respectful and responsible in Mrs. Connolly's. Next goes to Gabe Hargrove, also for Mrs. Connolly's. To Hayden Beerbaum for being responsible. Next goes to Jeremy Keb for also being responsible. To Summer Rashidi from Mrs. Sanders. To Valerie Ruiz for being responsible. And the last one goes to Tim Wu for being responsible. If you received a Hawkeye Award, please go to Mrs. Creel for your prize. This has been Salma with this week's Hawkeye Awards. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Selma.
Here's the bulletin for Friday, May 26, 2017, Paper Airplane Day.
If you had artwork on display in the NPR this year, please see Miss McGinnis during your lunch in room 406 to pick up your work.
Tuesday, May 30th, during lunches, we will have the Renaissance Party in the NPR. Bring your green Renaissance card. If you lost your card, we will have a list at the door for checking your name.
ASB would like to thank all the parents who volunteered to chaperone the Knott's trip. All the spots have been filled.
Students, be at school on time for Knott's. Go to your advisement class. Students will be released by an all-call during advisement to go to the buses. Bring a lunch and dinner or money for both. Students attending Knott's need to ride to and from Knott's on the buses.
Yearbooks will be distributed today, May 26th, through advisement.
Today is the last Color Wars. Stop by the ASB tables during Fun Friday to pick up an ice-cold prize for showing your school spirit. ASB will also be selling Yodots for $3.
Silverhawk Central asked some students what their favorite type of cereal is. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Maya, and my favorite type of cereal is Lucky Charms.
Hi, my name is Joe, and my favorite cereal is Honey Bunches of Oats.
My name is Angel.
Hi, my name is Monica.
And we like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
My name is Brayden. And mine is Brad.
And we like
Apple Jacks.
Hi, my name is Marissa, and my favorite cereal is Frosted Flakes.
The Renaissance Rewards Party will take place next Tuesday, May 30th, during lunches in the NPR.
8th graders, come to the library today to watch 8th graders have talent.
Today is 7th period Fun Friday.
Here is the dress for success tip of the day.
The dress for success tip of the day is no wide sleeve tank tops.
The PTSA snack table will be open during the 7th period Fun Friday event today only for birthday bash participants who have not received their free birthday Otter Pop yet.
You must have your colored birthday card to show in order to receive your treat. No new cards will be issued, so don't forget to bring it.
Here's the word of the day.
Attention 8th graders, the library will be a study hall during lunch. This means catching up on homework, studying, and reading only. No cell phones, talking, games, or just hanging out.
This time is for bringing your grades up as much as possible before you promote. Please see Mrs. Beasley with any questions. Thank you.
Here's the kindness quote for the day.
Here are 3 things we learned this week on Silver Rock Central.
3 things I learned this week. 3 cosas que aprendí esta semana.
今週私が学んだ3つのこと。
1. Uno.
1.
One thing I learned this week is that the yellow-eyed penguin is an endangered species.
2. Dos.
2.
One thing I learned this week is that the most popular taffy flavor is peppermint.
3. Tres.
3.
One thing I learned this week is that a binnacle is a box that houses a ship's compass.
3 things I learned this week. 3 cosas que aprendí esta semana.
今週私が学んだ3つのこと。
I'm Zach.
And I'm Melissa.
Have a fantastic
Fanatic Friday.
Thanks for watching this live-streamed edition of Silver Rock Central from the Pan Blasich Studio A in room 405. The anchors for today were Zach and Alyssa. The audio selection of the day was done by VibeTracks. The teleprompter was Ashton. The executive producer was Alex. The advisor was Mr. Napier. This has been an Evan production. I'm your announcer, Evan. Have a fun-filled Friday.